Hello, everybody. Tom Bruce here from Big Sky Internet Design, coming to you from our worldwide headquarters here in Bryan, Texas, and our fifth wheel that I use for my office. With the stay-at-home orders most people are under, it's adversely affected a lot of people. Fortunately for us, we've been doing this for quite some time, over 20 years, so it hasn't really bothered us too much. My question to you today, though, is are you going to be ready for what everyone is terming the new normal? And a lot of people don't even know what the current normal is, let alone what the new normal is going to be. But if you sit around waiting to see what's going to happen and reacting to whatever happens once, 2 or 3 months from now, things are settling down, you're likely going to be behind the ball. It's going to be harder to fill stalls, sell horses. If you're an association, it's going to be tougher to get entries at your horse shows, get sponsorships, these types of things. So consequently, then it's going to get harder to pay the ongoing overhead of doing business, whether it's mortgage, rent, vet bills, farrier bills, feed bills, shavings, hay, truck payments, trailer payments, the list goes on and on. Right now you may be stuck at home. Hopefully, you have some horses around so you can at least get outside and maybe clean some stalls, do a little bit of riding. But I know even with that, there's still plenty of time to be worried, I guess, and then thinking about how things are going to be in a month or two from now. Well, now is the perfect time to be thinking more strategically about that rather than just hoping for the best. And it's the old adage, failure to plan is planning to fail. And nobody's going to know exactly what's going to come out of this in 2 or 3 months from now, this being April, beginning of April. But we do know that you got to have some plan going forward for your marketing. So now's a great time to be thinking about your marketing of your program, of your horses, of your association, of your small business. It doesn't matter what it is. Now is a great time to be thinking about it because you have time to think about it. You're not caught up too much in the day-to-day stuff. And, whether it's your marketing for your social media, if you have a plan for that, or your website strategy and these types of things. So my question to you is, how cool would it be to have, somebody like me, for example, with 20 years experience building websites and been in horse industry his whole life, to take a look at your website and your social media and evaluate it from a marketing perspective. And not only that, how awesome would it be if it was free? And you're thinking, yeah, where's the catch? Well, here's the best part. There's no catch, of course. There's no obligation. And you hear that a lot. But when I say there's no obligation, I mean it. And I guarantee that there's no obligation. So if, as we're going through things and we talk about stuff, and I say something, we could help you with this, with our social media, or we could do a brand new website for anything like that, I will immediately send to you via your email a $25 gift certificate from Amazon.com. How awesome is that? So when I say zero obligation, I really mean it. So you're asking yourself, yeah, there's still got to be a catch. Why is he doing this? Well, really 2 reasons. First off, a slight catch. I'm hoping that by offering this, that I'm going to develop some relationships with some people I wouldn't ordinarily have relationships with. And maybe we can do some business either now or down the road. And if that happens, fantastic. And if it doesn't happen, well, at least we made some new friends. And another big piece of this too is moving forward as everyone comes out of this coronavirus and the impact it's had on their lives in the horse industry, it impacts everyone. And when I say everyone, it's a snowball effect from the backyard, a person with a few show horses or a few broodmares in their backyard, to the vet, to the farrier, to the large breeding operation, to the trainer, truck, trailer dealers, feed dealers, the list goes on and on. Everyone is impacted. And so the better that all of us can come out of this, I guess as strong as we can, the better the horse industry is going to be as a whole, and the quicker it'll be able to get back to normal, whatever that's going to be. So what do you got to do to sign up? Real simple. All you got to do is send me an email to the email address on your screen. If you're watching this in Facebook, you can also message me through there or click on the email button and email me that way. So I'll need your email address and your name, your website address, obviously, and then whatever objectives you kind of have for your website. You know, you're trying to sell horses, you're trying to market, maybe you have a breeding program you're trying to market, mares, stallions, if you're an association. Perhaps you're trying to figure out how you can serve your members better, all sorts of things, you know, get more sponsors for your association, these types of things. So once I get that information from you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at it, and then I will look at that compared to the objectives that you've got. And I will put together a short video talking about these things, and then I'll email you a link to that video, which will be private. No one else will be able to see it. And that from that point forward, it's all on you. You can either implement the changes, or you can go forward and do nothing, or, you know, hopefully maybe you'll say, hey, you know, Tom's not such a bad guy. Maybe we can do some business with him after all. But, and if you wanted to talk a little bit further about things personally, I'd be more than happy to hop on a phone with you and talk about things. So we can sure do that. So that's it. No obligation, free website evaluation, and $25 Amazon gift card via email if I pressure you or even say anything about our services. How cool is that? Well, thank you so much for your time. I hope to hear from you, and please send me your website information. Thanks so much.